Hey Libra, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight I'm going to be doing your love and separation spread for the month of September. I wanted to say happy birthday, Libra, and thank you so very much for all of your support of the channel. I really appreciate you guys, and cross watchers, come on in and let's see if we can get Libra a good read. Working hard this month, Libra. You guys are working hard this month. You're trying to bring about an abundance after a period of lack. So manifestation is going on well for you this month. Solid offer. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's some sort of offer coming your way. If you're new to the channel, one for you, one for your partner, your blocks, their blocks, the blocks between you, final outcome, and how do they feel? Okay, Libra, it looks like you have taken a break from a situation, ghosted a situation. Maybe you were taking some time. This looks to me like trying to find your hope or your way in a situation. Your partner, yeah, you guys are going in two different directions right now. Where you're trying to find your hope, your partner is trying to find their path, their freedom. It's as if, you know, you've come like full circle. You see, here's the young man and here's the old man. And it's as if, you know, your partner and yourself, Libra, you're in two different positions in your life. This could be, again, an older partner, or you could be the older partner, Libra. You're going in two different directions right now. Libra, you got several cards here. Libra, you are trying to prevent sex from clouding your judgment. You're trying to prevent toxicity. Maybe, you know, you've ghosted the situation, or you're trying out here to find your hope because you succumbed to a temptation that you really didn't want to succumb to. And you feel like that this love, this relationship has got a hold on you. This person perhaps has a hold on you, and they laid you bare and made you vulnerable. And you don't quite like that, it seems. Looks like the blocks for your partner, they're trying to decide whether or not they want to incur burdens. They do want to communicate that they're undecided about this situation. I think that they want their freedom, and you don't want to be a slave to this anymore. Perhaps, you know, this is about physical aspects of the relationship, and they, you know, they're ready to move on. Again, I think that this is a younger person, maybe a person who isn't where you are, and you knew probably it was a bad idea, and you did not think about this situation before you got yourself involved in it. So the blocks between the two of you is there's been some sort of betrayal. Perhaps your partner, given where they are in this spread, their attention span is kind of, this is Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Fire, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Everybody's here, really. Anyway, back to the point. Your partner had their fun, and now they're ready to move on because they don't have the attention span for a long-term, solid, committed relationship, which you feel is a betrayal. Your partner feels like being made to stay in this relationship is a betrayal. I think that they feel like you're holding back from them. But I think that you understand that they're going to go their own way. They're going to go forward anyway, no matter what you do. And you don't want to get yourself caught up in this situation because you don't want to stay or be heartbroken because this person is not where you are in their life. Nonetheless, you're trying to create balance. You're both trying to create balance, okay, Libra? Even though this is not the card of Libra, there's still an element of creating balanced choices, and that's what you do best. I think you feel like this is kind of, it's time to cut the cord and move forward. Final outcome, Libra, is that you are going to go on about your business. You will create your balance, and you will end up walking away from this situation because it's unbalanced. It's unbalanced in age difference. It's unbalanced where you are at these points in your life. The attention span is unbalanced. You're ready for solid, committed relationship. Your partner is treated this as an adventure, something to try out, and that's not where you were. And so you were deeply hurt by that. You felt a little bit controlled by your life circumstances, their age, so on and so forth. But you're going to be creating balance, getting grounded, and walking away from this situation. And here you are moving forward, moving forward. So let me just clarify some of these. Yeah, King of Swords, here you are. You've just kind of point blank called it and said, hey, you know what, this, you're young. This was fun while it lasted, but you have your whole life ahead of you. I am on a path, and you're trying not to get in your head too much about it. You're almost in your head about it, but you kind of turned your back on this situation and grew cold, I think, because you felt like, I just really get the idea that you felt like your partner was too young for you. And there was a lot of conflict, child's play. Your partner's maturity level wasn't where you are. You see, this is your partner here with the games and the child's play. And here you are ready to settle down and become committed in this situation. Your partner's not mature enough. They're not there yet. You were almost ready to make an offer, but I think you became enlightened that your partner wasn't ready for this. They're not mature enough for this. Yeah, your partner's still holding on to the idea. This isn't a real solid thing. It looks like they do want to resurrect this situation. They are afraid of rejection in this situation. They feel like, they do feel like they've been placed in a position in which they have to worship you, Libra. I just really think this is an age gap issue. Capricorn had the same thing. They do want to resurrect solid, committed relationship with you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio now. They do want that. It looks like they do want that. But I think that they're afraid to tell you that they are just not ready for this. Their attention span is just not where it needs to be. And again, they still want to go at life like a child. They're still childlike. And I think that they want to, they don't want to be tied down, Libra. Yeah, your partner feels like they're tied down. They want free of this relationship. They want victory in the relationship. They want a victorious, good relationship. But you see, the Hierophant doesn't have his hat on yet. They're not there yet. And they feel they want to be free. I feel like they want to make something solid of this relationship, but it's just bad timing. Sometimes it's at the right place, wrong time. Sometimes it's the right person, wrong time, so on and so forth. So I think this is the right person, but this is the wrong time. So let's get some oracle cards on it and see where we're going here. Your partner they just are not ready. They're not ready to settle down. Right place, right person, wrong time. They see themselves as moving forward and planning with you, Libra, but they're not ready to really settled down just yet. So I think you've been waiting around to see if this will pan out. You are feeling alone. Clearly, you're feeling alone because there's been a sudden change in partnership. Your partner says, hey, I'm not ready. You're just going to have to love without expectation, Libra. Okay? And this talks about strengthening a foundation. I think that you will be moving forward, even though these are, this has been kind of sudden, and you weren't necessarily thinking that this would work. But again, this is closing out cycles, all about closing out cycles again. You'll move on, I think, and then you'll find somebody who's kind of where you're at. Now, we have a leader and a teacher, okay? But, your partner isn't either one of these yet. So, again, while this probably was a highly sexual relationship, your partner will grow, they will mature. But, I mean, who wants to wait around on somebody to graduate from high school? You know what I mean? Who wants to do that? No one. So I think that it's the right partner, wrong time. Yeah, there's just too much duality here. Your person is not ready to settle down with one person. They are, again, trying to make decisions. You're trying to make balanced decisions. I think you're trying to make something work that is kind of against all odds. I think your person is a little self-centered because of their age. And again, you're trying to rally around. You're trying to guide this person, give this person some wisdom with intimate relationship. But again, this is kind of a game for your partner. This was an adventure. This was something they wanted to try. Something they wanted to try, not something that they really wanted to make for long term. They're just, they're just not ready. Spiritual connection. Yes, absolutely. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Well, yeah, totally, I can see that, okay? Right person, wrong time. A lot of times in, divine partnerships, we see this. You're at a point where you're ready, they're not. And on you go until you start closing that gap in. So this very well could be a spiritual connection. It very well could be, but again, your partner's just not ready for that. I think maybe when your person is mature, they're a little mature. They've had a little bit of tribulation. They've had a little life under their belt. I think that this could be a workable situation, but it's not necessarily going to be long-term partnership right now. The goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Yes, so this is talking about validity issues. Maybe this person gave you a burst of youth and vitality. Something that you were seeking, some sort of validation that you were seeking as in regard to the age difference. But I think that this is telling you that not to seek your validity in people, in things, in situations. You have to seek your own validity. And that's why this thing probably just is not lining up as it should. So Libra, that's what I have for you for your love and separation. Right person, wrong time. So let me see what's an advice card for you. We have the validation issues. Okay, we have the spiritual connection, but we have the maturity mismatch. Blessed. This is spirituality. This is about receiving love instead of giving love. Okay, so yes, could this be a spiritual connection? Sure, it can be. But it's time for you to understand how to receive love. Okay, not give love. It's time for you to be the student and not the teacher, Libra. So that's what I have for you for love and separation. Happy birthday, and I'll see you guys next month.